Okay, we're gonna record basically a cool trick that I found out. So if you have an RTX 4000 GPU and you're experiencing low frames, which I have a 4090 and I'm barely getting like 60 to 80 FPS on the very high preset, which is pretty much unacceptable, I think, for a $70 game. But something cool that I was actually poking around and found out is that you can use DLSS to kind of recapture some of your frames and get you up to about 100. But then if you use the frame gen built into the game, you can get probably like 150 FPS maybe. But I did go back and actually tweak one setting, and I'll show you guys that now, and that's essentially enabling smooth motion. And if you guys didn't know, smooth motion is mainly a feature that's kind of on the newer 5000 series GPUs, but they recently updated it to where 4000 series GPUs actually have access to it. So I'm going to show you guys that and show you what kind of uplift that you can actually get with that. And you can actually get over 200 FPS, like 240 FPS, but just make a note that if you're going to use this, then there is going to be a little bit more input latency. But if you're playing on controller, then that really is not a huge deal. You feel it a little bit more on mouse and key, but regardless, I think it's pretty awesome. You know, it kind of sucks right now until we get better optimization, but here's some ways around it. So I'm just going to show you guys that real quick. So if you guys want to see, this is I'll show you starting off with, we'll do native resolution here. So native resolution, if you guys want to see in the middle of the screen, essentially it's around 55 FPS, which is pretty terrible. So some ways around that, right, is you go in and you go to DLSS, and to be honest, you can actually run this on DLSS quality, and just enabling DLSS with quality, that's going to boost your FPS significantly. So you're already going from below 50 to over 80 or so. So if you've been struggling with your FPS, make sure that you're definitely using DLSS, and that alone will get you at least decent frames, and it actually makes the game feel a lot more smooth. Hey, what's up, Naruto? I actually found a really cool trick that's going to improve FPS pretty significantly. So I'm going to show you that. So as you guys saw, that's what, like around 80 FPS. If you turn on the frame gen that's built into the game, then we can get, like, let's see, in this area 130 it looks like. So I'm actually using the Steam overlay so you guys can actually see. If you look at the FPS counter, that's the native frames, and then FG is going to be the frame gen. So what's really cool about this view is you can kind of see what the native resolution is and then what the frame gen frames actually are. So you can see here, like, it definitely really improved, right? We went from originally 55 FPS, and then DLSS took us to about 80, and then frame gen has taken us over like 140, 130, something like that. But there's a way that we can take this even a step further that I found. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So if you exit the game, and I'm gonna reset everything here. So I'm gonna take off this frame gen, and then we're gonna restart this real quick. Okay, so if you go into your NVIDIA settings, so you have to go into your NVIDIA app, go to graphics, and then when you go to graphics, you're going to go down to find Borderlands, and you're going to scroll down right here, smooth motion. So smooth motion right here, if you guys see this, so it's going to use AI to deliver smoother gameplay by inferring additional. So basically what it does, it's putting frames, inserting frames in between two rendered frames, which is pretty awesome. So it uses like their AI upscaler technology to actually insert frames. So you're going to be able to use smooth motion on top of frame gen. So we're going to turn that on, and then we're going to relaunch Borderlands. So now that we got Borderlands relaunching here, we're going to rerun the same test that I just did. And you're going to see the difference. It's already going to have frame gen being rendered because now it's using smooth motion. And you can actually play this with just using smooth motion and not even enabling the frame gen in the game. But if you enable both, now you're essentially getting 4 times the frame gen. So if you don't have a 5000 series, this is kind of like a way of getting the software side that the 5000 series has. So we're going to continue the game. And now you can already see it's frame genning up at the top. All right, so we're back in the game. I'm gonna go back to the same area I was. So this does have DLSS on, right? So let's do native. So native, you can see we've dropped a little bit to like 46, but it's frame genning from native using smooth motion. So it's actually inserting those AI frames in between the native frames. But when you do that, and then you go to DLSS and you want to enable that, that alone is taking you back up over 100 with frame gen, and then you're getting over 60 with just using DLSS. And that's at quality, which you could tone it down, but I think if you're doing frame gen, try to do quality. It just has a lot less ghosting and artifacting. And then now when you turn on frame gen, you guys are really going to see the difference. So remember in this area, now we're getting 180, 192. You're almost getting 200 FPS now in this area. And on controller, you can feel a little bit of extra input latency. But to be honest, in a game like this, it doesn't really matter. Like if you're playing a competitive shooter, I would never do this. But in a chill like game like Borderlands, where you're just running around, running and gunning, this is honestly amazing. And you can see in some areas, I'll start to get over 200 FPS now. See, like right here, I'm like 200 FPS. And this is still on the very high preset without actually even adjusting the settings. And you can tweak the settings to get pretty much over 200 FPS pretty consistently. But pretty crazy. You can't even really tell that the game like is natively running only at 46 FPS when you're enabling all of this technology, because your graphics card is actually trying to render all of that. It's trying to render the game and do the frame gen. So I'm actually planning on probably doing a setup with a dual GPU setup and showing you how you can have one GPU do the frame gen and one do the rendering. It's pretty crazy what you can do once you like understand how to set up all the software. But I thought this was crazy, being able to get like over 200 FPS in this game that everybody's really struggling, and especially a feature that was added to 4000 series graphics cards that, to be honest, I forgot got added. So I was looking around the settings and forgot smooth motion exists. So if you've been struggling with your frames on a 4000 GPU, this is definitely the way to improve it. And hopefully it's translating well into the video, but the video is really going to like capture 60 FPS, so you're not going to see it 100%, but I will tell you it's definitely really smooth. It just has a little bit extra input latency. But you can turn off the in-game frame gen and it'll improve the frame latency. But it's pretty awesome.
Time to put that shooter to work.
So you can play this game and just enjoy playing it and really play it on high settings if you have a decent GPU, and just kind of take it all in, because this game is actually gorgeous and I see why it's hard to run. I do think it needs to be optimized, but especially if it's running on UE5, you know, it's just difficult to run. But then from here, you can obviously tweak settings. Like, I don't think you need to play this game on very high at all. You can easily tone it down, like medium. Like medium settings, it still looks great. Like, I don't really see a huge difference, you know? And that boosted our native frames, and now we're over like 200 FPS pretty consistently, and I feel like my input latency also improved. So now over 200 FPS, you know, I'm sure in areas where there's not all this going on, like 240 FPS. And what's really cool about this is actually took quite a bit of load off my CPU as well. You know, now look at this draw distance. I mean, the game still looks great even at medium settings. So like if you're struggling getting frames, just play it at like medium. And if you really wanted to, oops. If you really wanted to, you could probably do high, and then you could do performance, and then you really want to adjust volumetric clouds and fogs are pretty heavy. Anytime you want to save frames, you definitely want to go through and do shadow quality. Shadows are going to really impact your FPS in any game. Volumetric cloud shadows, those really will impact your GPU, especially if it's already trying to struggle with the actual game rendering without it. Let's see, and then there was one more. There's like, forget where it is, but it's essentially like the draw distance, like how far your game is actually rendering. Texture streaming speed, I think by default it's at very high. Definitely turn that down to high, and that'll give you a much better FPS. And then if you do, obviously your texture quality, you can turn down. Geometric quality, I'd probably leave at medium for this game. I don't think it really needs to be at high, but those are all really going to really impact your game. Which one? Where is the draw distance? Saw it somewhere. Loading range, I think that's what it is. Rendered values, memory increase performance, lower values may close. So yeah, if you really want to save FPS and you're struggling, turn this down, and you'll definitely save on FPS. What's up, Goof? So if you adjust those settings, you can easily get over 200 FPS. Look how crisp this game looks, bro. I also unlocked a bunch of skins for guns already. Like, look at this gun skin. It's crazy. I have like gun skins for everything, and you can change the way they all look. This game is like gorgeous, bro. It's crazy. I really like the direction that they took it. And you can play this on very high. You can leave it on performance, texture quality. That should be all good. Let's see, with volumetric clouds and everything. I mean, still getting over 200 FPS. It's crazy. Dude, honestly, I've been having a lot of fun with this game. Kind of stuck on it. I was like grinding it off stream, yeah, like this morning and last night, or not last night, but yesterday in general. When are you about to hop on? This gun literally shoots fireworks. Also, throwing knives in this game are crazy, bro. Watch this. Oh, I missed. And this one has like grenades that fly out of it. You see that? It's crazy, bro. You can get criticals with it. There's BD barbecue today, maybe way later. Oh, for sure. Well, let me know if you hop on. You should definitely get this game though. I'm gonna be grinding it. But if you do, I'll help you set up your settings so you can get the best FPS, because if not, you're gonna be struggling. It's pretty bad. Like really bad if you don't go through and like optimize everything. But to be able to play this game, I mean, I'm sure I could even max it out if I really wanted to, but like there's no point because this game looks really good as it is. Do quality. So performance you definitely increase in FPS, but see how much the stream quality is improved too, bro? Crazy. I'm streaming at like 24,000 bit rate. I mean, look at this game. Gorgeous. And it's not even like fully capturing it well, I think. Because like on my main monitor, it's like the colors are way more saturated and contrasty than the actual capture card is getting for some reason. So I got to figure that out. It's probably using a different color space output that I got to fix. One thing that's really dope that they did in this one is like they added a lot of like movement options. So like look at this. And then you can like boost. Do you see that little gray bar in the middle where my gun is? See how I like boosted? You can jump and jetpack. And you can like dash using the sick. You can like double jump and then you can dash. So once you get used to it, you can like hit these little grapple hooks and then you like jump, double jump, dash, and then you can like get places crazy. Super fast. And then you can climb ledges and everything. It's really nice. But doing all these tweaks, I mean, it really improved my FPS and it reduced the load on my CPU. And my CPU was pretty much hitting like 99% the whole time I was playing this. This game uses a ton of RAM too. It's using 22 gigs of RAM. It's kind of wild. But it is pretty dope. Already got some mods on my character. Look at this. You can do like some customizations. He's all like neochrome. Just fix my PC in time to fry it again. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm sure that new AIO you got is definitely going to pay off. I'm trying to unlock this, bro. I don't know where it is, though. But I have this one right now. There's some pretty cool ones in here. Come like default. Crazy. That one's pretty dope. I lost my RGB, didn't feel like messing with the cable, so just daisy chained it to one. Yeah, I feel that, bro. Especially when you're like trying to fix it and like nothing's working, you get so like burnt out on it. You're just like, you know what, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna get this thing running and that's it. But yeah, if you guys are new in the stream and you're just go back and check. There's a really cool way. Just make sure you enable smooth motion frames, and then you can use that on top of frame gen, and then you can get like over 200 FPS. It's pretty crazy. Wonder what it looks like if we do ultra performance. Let's see. It's a little fuzzy. Wonder if you guys can see that on the stream. How many classes? There's 4, like usual. I forgot how many cables that one has. Was before the easy link fans. Dude, right? Once you get the daisy chain fans, it's like, I'm never going back. Wow, ultra performance is kind of crazy. It actually increased the load on my CPU, which makes sense because I'm rendering more frames, but pretty much 240 FPS. And the base rate is 60, and that definitely improved my latency. Feels better. It's like really responsive. The game just looks a little bit fuzzy to me. I don't know if you can see that well in the stream. Dutch, hey, I can't stay for long, but I'm here for a bit of the live. But I appreciate you joining, bro. If you had an interest in kind of improving your frames, getting it up over 200, then watch the beginning of the stream. So the main reason why I'm filming this stream right now is so that way I'm gonna post it as a YouTube long video, try to help some people out, because instead of everybody just complaining about it, I was like, well, I'm gonna see if I can come up with a solution. There's also a really cool way that I was testing yesterday and using lossless scaling. If you guys know that app, you can get it on Steam for like a couple bucks, and you can actually just render the game at like 1080p and then upscale it and then add your own frame gen. You can do like ×4 or whatever, or do adaptive to your monitor's refresh, and then you can get like 240 FPS that way. So I'm gonna do a video on that one too. But I'm really curious. I'm actually gonna pop in another GPU into my build, and I'll show you guys how to do a dual GPU setup where one GPU does the frame gen and then one does the rendering, and then you'll have like no input latency. It's crazy. That's awesome. I never knew about that. Yeah, pretty cool. Honestly, just updating, or not updating, but enabling smooth motions is pretty awesome if you have a 4000 GPU. But if you don't, and you're on like an older 2000 or 3000 series, then the lossless scaling way will be the way to go for you. You can still like use that to max out like whatever game you're playing if it's really demanding. What is that? It's like a big old bubble over there. Let's go check it out. Oh, is there a boss here all of a sudden? What the heck? Oh, look at this guy. I use integrated graphics for one monitor and my GPU for the other games. Yeah, that's smart. You could do that. There's even a way you can actually use your integrated graphics to help with the frame gen and use your GPU to do the rendering. It's not as efficient, but there are ways around it. If you get one of the new like HX, I think HX processors are like for AI, it works a lot better. This guy isn't very strong. I'm not really even trying. Look at this like ult that I have though. The soldier is so strong in here, I feel like. You can increase his turrets to basically just do criticals. And if you keep getting criticals, but you get kills, it keeps extending the time. It's like kind of crazy. It's really good for like clearing out masses. Oh shoot, I almost died. Probably should pay attention. All right, let's see if I actually try to kill this guy. Dang, that messed me up. Boy. This guy takes a lot of damage, dude. Here. You guys, if you get the chance, try out these guns in here that essentially stick to them. This is a shotgun that has grenades that stick to them. Look at this. And when you reload, they blow up. They're like, this looks so much damage. Look at that. Look at all this stuff that just flew out of this guy. Oh my gosh. Is this guy still alive? Did you see that? He had like a last stand attack that took all my shields down. Oh, nice. This is cool. What's cool in here too is you can equip these like heavy guns. So if you don't want to use grenades, you can equip like really heavy weapons, and they do a lot of damage. I don't know if I'll use necessarily any of these. All the guns in here too have like like dual fire modes, which is really cool. Like you can turn an SMG into a shotgun or something. You are destroying him. Yeah, he was really not that hard of a boss that I fought. Anti-looty capabilities. Not really. It's not like Borderlands 3 where it'll just like auto junk things too. You have to manually do it. See that take as junk? So you have to do it when you're playing, which I kind of like it and I kind of hate it. It's like, it's more, it puts you more in, like you pay attention to what you're picking up more, but it is just more tedious, and it's like the traditional style where you have to like fill your backpack up, go sell everything, and then be kind of cautious of what you're buying. The acid was an anti-looting. I mean, oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Kind of stop you from doing that, like looting right away. Just kind of junking all this. Oh wait, that was actually a decent build. I've already unlocked like some pretty crazy guns too. I've already found like some level 50 legendaries. I threw them in my bank though. I don't have them equipped right now. Kind of useless to carry them around because I can't even use them. Trying to junk all these real quick. Grenade. Alright, so I just junked all those. Pretty cool though. I mean, especially now. You could easily play this on ultra performance if you wanted to, if you wanted 240 FPS. But I prefer to play it more on quality. I just think that looks so much cleaner, and I don't know if that translates well. Dutch, what games do you like? I just finished Dying Light 2. Ooh, Dying Light 2 was so good. Not as good as the first one, but I enjoyed it. The first one is like unbeatable, but I guess Dying Light the Beast is supposed to be like it, which I'm pretty stoked for. But I play all kinds of games, bro. I like everything. I can play a chill like RPG or a game like Baldur's Gate, or I play a lot of strategy games, like grew up playing like Command and Conquer and everything, but then also I'm like a huge competitive gamer, so I play like COD and Battlefield, so I'll be streaming like Battlefield 6. Yeah, quality's the way to go. Like it just looks so much cleaner. It really highlights like the depth that this game has with like the models. Like you could tell there's just like a lot of what do they call them now? like nanites or whatever they use. There's just a lot of detail in everything, even for being cell shaded. Like they really did a good job of how this game looks. It just comes with high performance needs. But I mean, like, look at that. It's gorgeous. Especially with the art style of the game, I want to see it all. Yeah, for real. And this game is gorgeous. Like, it's just enjoyable running around. Like, I enjoy, like, the colors that they use and how everything looks. I've always been a huge fan of the cel-shaded style. It just kind of looks like, everything looks like a comic book, you know? Or like a watercolor painting or something. Okay, let's actually go do something. Let's see. I've been upgrading my stuff though. See, like my backpack's almost full of stuff and I need to go drop that off. You can fast travel in here and you still have vehicles too, which is really nice. I was gonna say, where's my bases? And you can unlock like multiple bases, which is nice, so you can kind of stay in an area. I don't know why this one spawns you underground though, and you gotta climb up this ladder. It's like super annoying. But everything's pretty much the same, you know, your core Borderlands experience. I think they went back to more like how Borderlands 2 played, which I really like. So I just sold all those guns really nice and easy since I marked them all. And then you can kind of see like that really cleared out my backpack. And I'll probably actually get rid of this one now. Probably won't use that now that I got the new one, that heavy ordnance. Is that the new one I picked up? No. I think I sold it by accident. Oh well.
Thank goodness. My pot of crap inventory was running low.
Yeah, I'll show you. You can store some of your stuff here too in your vault, in your bank. So I already found like a level 30 heavy ordnance. I found a level 30 grenade and a level 50 AR. Look at that. It is 39,000 DPS. It's crazy. Just can't use it yet. So we'll get to it eventually. But it's pretty cool. You can add, you can customize all your guns and stuff too. I've already started, I've been doing like a ton of side missions trying to unlock stuff because that's how you really unlock stuff in this game. But there's some pretty cool skins you can throw on them too. Look at that one. Once you unlock them. I really like this one though. I think it suits it because it shoots fireworks. And you can change, this one's an elemental, so it switches between incendiary or shock, which is pretty cool. All right. Need to do one of these missions. So far though, I'm actually really enjoying a game. It just sucks that a lot of people are probably really struggling with it if you don't have like a super beefy PC. And even if you do have a beefy PC, this thing is like just hard to run. What am I doing?
Let's see what's left. Pain, agony, horny, back to pain, then some mixing of the three. Not much to go on.
This game's so ridiculous.
Oh, there's something in the comms logs.
Horus,
If you played Halo Infinite, I'm pretty sure the guy that voices the main villain, I can't remember his name, but I think they have the same voice.
Development continues, but such a volatile substance requires methodical testing.
Yeah, Borderlands humor is
There's a bunch
ridiculous.
more science words, but
That's
the
what makes
weapon
it
is
fun,
clearly
right?
not ready.
I don't care about science. I want my bioweapon. Prepare it.
That's the main villain, I think. I forget his name. He's like the timekeeper or something.
Locust. So Saul's got a bioweapon?
Damn. Synths are one thing, but a bioweapon is some serious order tech. I don't know how we stand a chance against it.
Never played Halo? That's crazy.
Well, if it's an order weapon,
Then-
maybe we need order help.
Hate to say it, but Conway's right. If we want to get ahead of Saul's weapon, we need someone with inside knowledge.
You have
Probably
friends
should be
in
wearing
the
my
Order?
glasses.
Well, not a friend. More like a spooky woman who lives in the forest.
Honestly, we don't know much about her.
Why is this guy
Saul's
facing the
been
other way,
hunting an
though?
escaped order scientist for years, and she fits this
I think this is
lady's
the guy
description.
that's usually like the heavy. I can't
Very
remember what the
nice
class
coat.
is usually called.
Order nice.
That's worth a shot. Head into the Howl and see what you can find.
All right, buddy. Let's go do it.
Maybe I should make a special batch of protein bars to welcome her. No, not bars. Stars. I'll get
I
the
guess we'll
cookie
go this
cutters.
way.
Rush, you're
And you can still spawn your vehicle pretty much anywhere. Oop. Should probably pay attention when I drive, huh? You have to. This map is like massive too.
The howl. Something's always felt off when I'm scouting those woods. Like I'm being watched.
All right, let's see if we can get there. Show you some of the actual missions. Oh, it wants us to go this way.
She vanished. You know what that means. Vampire.
The worlds in this game though are like, or the worlds, but the biomes are, and everything so far have been really cool.
Una
Like,
vampira
everything
and a
is
slit
so
coat,
detailed.
huh? Should be easy to spot.
Like, look at this. Isn't that crazy?
Barriers. Vampire barriers, maybe? Definitely on the
Just like
right
take
track.
it all in. This is why you buy a 4090 though, you know? So you can just stare at stuff and just be like, dang. Even like the reflections coming off the gun, you know? It's like very ambient and it's just like,
If I find how those barriers are powered,
if you just
I
want to
can
like
take care
get
of
wrapped
them.
up in the game that you're playing. Pretty crazy, huh? Probably gotta follow this little thing, right? So I gotta knock down that barrier.
Got to destroy the generator if I want to get these barriers down.
Probably gotta shoot something. There we go.
All these defenses mean someone's hiding.
I'm currently running a 4060, but I'm planning to upgrade in a few years. How many gigs of VRAM does your 4060 have? Is it the 8 gigabyte? Yeah, those turrets are like really hard to kill. .4060, I mean, still really good, man. Yeah, 8. Do you play at 1440 or are you playing at 1080 still? Dude, this turret is like not taking a lot of damage. Yeah, 1440. I mean, you should be all right. I think you can get by if you do get this game though. Definitely do that smooth scaling. Is that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called now all of a sudden. But just watch the beginning of this video and enable that smooth motion. There you go. Forgot the name of it. Why is there so many turrets in here, bro? It's like ammo. The lighting in this game is like really good too. Just like little hints of it right here. I think the game is really hard for people to run too because since it's UE5, I think it has native ray tracing built into it. So just keep that in mind if you do play it. But since I turned that on, I mean, like, I'm pretty much averaging like 200 FPS now, which I know it's frame gen, right? Like, should be getting a lot more than that with native, but it's the world we live in nowadays. Well, let's see what's going on.
You're not Order, too sane to be a Ripper. And you haven't shot me yet, so you need me alive. Curious. I'd hoped to have enough time to get this fast travel device ready, but plans
See who this chick
fall
is.
apart. I can adapt.
You look smarter than to point a gun at a vault hunter.
A vault hunter?
I don't mind frame gen.
Things
I
are
heard a
worse
few
than I
people
thought.
say they're not real frames. Yeah, I mean they're not, but something you gotta think about is like it allows you to play games at like a whole new scale and level of detail that you wouldn't be able to if we didn't have those frames, you know? Like a $2,000 GPU can't keep up with people's expectations for graphics nowadays, you know, with like a 5090.
You spoiled my conquest of the Outbounders. How does it feel?
So it's more like I like frame gen in situations where it makes sense. Like a competitive shooter definitely needs to be able to run at high FPS without frame gen, you know, if you're playing and latency is important. But games that are like this that you can just kick back, have a conversation and play, like I don't see why people hate frame gen. Like I want to max out the settings and just enjoy what I'm playing, you know. I do think they need to work on optimizing UE5. You know? Watch this special ability I got though. The soldier's like kind of OP. Those do so much damage. Yeah, those little like brute things are kind of strong. Okay, so we're gonna chill up here. I'm not a huge fan of charge weapons. Just never really liked them. Let's see what this new heavy weapon does. Haven't used this yet. Dang, you see how much damage that did? Deleted those guys. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm mostly playing AAA games, so personally like it. You're just shredding everything. Oops. Didn't know I was firing. I thought I was on my other gun. If I was trying to play super sweaty, I would actually be using my mouse and key, and you'd see like how crazy you can actually play this game. But I'm just kind of kicking back with controller right now. Mouse and key, I'm like 100 times better. The sniper's cool. I got it off a mission. It like stuns people. At this rate, you can just solo hordes. Yeah, and I think I'm only like level 12. So your character can get pretty strong. And look at the movement that you can do if you spam like the different jumps and dashes and stuff. I'm really big on like movement in video games. See, you can get away from people, like jetpack backwards and dash. See? And then they had no chance. I think the Borderlands is like knocking it out of the park though. It's so sick. Some of the most wild movement in Warframe. Yeah, I never played that actually. I'll have to check that out. What's nice about this gun is you can switch your element to make it more impactful, you know, to the different enemies that you're fighting. This guy seems pretty strong. Oh, he's a badass. Just knocked out his shield though. Let's see if he can eat this. Nope. This gun is obviously OP. This heavy is ridiculous. The guns in this game are crazy too.
How's everything on your end?
Bad. Idolator Sol took our order scientist away in an airship.
Okay, that is bad. Conway, can you track it?
Already on it. I got
That reminds you of the BFG from Doom a bit. Yeah, I could see that.
Sending coordinates. It's quite a drive. All the way on the other side of the power dam.
Well, hey,
I haven't played the new
it's not
Doom.
another prison.
Is it good?
It might as well be. The Fade Fields supply Kairos' food, so the Order keeps that place locked down tight. I used to work the meat line before Saul decided synths were more efficient.
Alright, where do I need to go? I'm not even listening to the game right now.
Nothing's changed. I think I know your way in.
I think the new one's like everybody was complaining about it too because it's like Unreal Engine and then it has like native ray tracing. It's just hard to run. The soldier's ability really comes in handy with flying enemies.
That's a bit too close, Ray.
The only thing I don't like about this gun is its bullet velocity is like terrible. So if anything's moving, it's so hard to hit. Okay, where is this thing at? I buy most of my games on sale, so I always wait a bit. Yeah, to be honest, good strategy. I usually do that. I'll wait for like the annual Steam sales, you know?
Is she a vampire? How long are her
So
fangs?
clutch.
Did she make you hurt
That's
them
when I'll pick up a
all?
lot of games that I've been eyeballing for a while.
Just a human woman as far as I can tell.
Dang, look at this thing.
Her name is Adra. You were right, though. Cool jacket.
My gosh, where'd it go?
That's much where you're looking.
No, it's flying away. Come back. Oh. Fire got him. That was an easy contract. That was like the easiest animal to kill so far. I'm sure this area is really hard for people to run in this game just 'cause there's so much foliage. Because even now, I'm only at 180. 46 native. It's pretty bad. Okay, so I finished that. That's going to take me to a new part of the map. Go over there. Do I have a travel point? Doesn't look like it. Sometimes it's like really hard to know where you're going in this game. Imagine what GTA 6 is gonna run at. Yeah, hopefully they do some crazy stuff with that game. I saw though that it's supposed to be running really well, like even on consoles. Like I swear I saw a thread on it, like that should have pretty good performance. Am I going the wrong way? Something that they need to improve though on this game is like that tracker. Like it's so hard to see where you're actually supposed to be going. Yeah, console's gonna be at like 30 FPS, probably. Poor people. Time to just build a PC. There's no point to even having a console anymore. Like everything is pretty much going straight to PC at launch. It's a better experience. Consoles just can't keep up with the hardware demand. But I see why people like them. You just turn it on and play. You know, you don't really have the issues that PCs do. Look how strong this ability is. You see that? Kind of crazy, huh? God, I do not like charge weapons, but this one does a lot of damage. Man, this guy is like super tanky. Not against that. Nothing apparently lives versus this gun. I don't even know what kind of like damage this does or. It's crazy, huh? What does this gun even do? I don't even know what it does. Let's see. Proxy homing. Homes in on a nearby target before exploding, so I don't even have to aim it at them. Spawns 3 MIRV orbs on explosion. So it does electrical damage. 546. That's good to know. It's a lot. Yeah, the ability is insane, huh? And the cool thing too is while it's activated, it can keep recharging itself for your like extended duration, and then it also gives you shields when it kills people. So it'll boost your shields, and if you have 100% shields, it gives you an overshield. Isn't that crazy? So usually I'm just like cruising, like I feel like it's really strong. Am I even in the right place? I kind of just hopped off because there's people here. Oh yeah, all right, cool. Somewhere in here is where I need to be. Can't just climb that. Can you run up this? Nope. Guess we gotta go around. Let's see. What's this? Like a bomb? Yep. That kind of looks like where you would need to go, huh? Can we go inside here? No? Okay, where do we go for real? The back here?
Well, looks like we got us a city slicker.
Ah, this guy. Alright. Let's just whip this thing out, like, why not?
Oh, good. Order for you. To what do I owe the displeasure?
I mean, like, is that ridiculous? That was the guy that I came for the bounty and just shot him twice.
Not so shiny now, are you?
Like, the soldier is ridiculous in this one. So much for a tough fight. Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. Shock and corrosive. Is it stronger than this one? Does more DPS. Oh, this one has corrosive. Should play around with that. See how it does. Yeah, maybe this heavy gun that I got is kind of a OP for the level that I'm at. Let's test out this gun though. I want to play around with corrosive. I remember corrosive being really good. Does this one lock onto people? Hold up. No, I thought it did. Just use the ability. Have it do all the work for us. Ooh, actually almost dead. These guys are robots though, so it's probably better to do the shock. Whoa. Yeah, Cross is definitely better on organic enemies. I think that's pretty cool though. Something that Borderlands does so well is that, like, it just constantly keeps you engaged with different weapons, and you can just, like, keep switching up, like, how you're playing. I think that's what the main draw for me, at least, is in Borderlands.
See that? That's a little thing called marksmanship. Might give it a try next time.
Crazy. And I've barely upgraded. So, like, imagine what it's like when you have, like, everything kitted out. Oop, wrong button. Is this better than this sniper? Critical hits will ricochet projectiles. Maybe. Let's just take that one. The rest of these. I wish, like, looting was a little more streamlined in this game, though. Fires a flamethrower on the bottom. If this is level 12, imagine 50. Yeah, I'm sure you become ridiculous in this one. Like, look at this SMG. So normal SMG, but then the second fire mode. Got a flamethrower. Isn't that crazy? Shotgun. What's this? Incendiary and shock. Full gun. This gun charges before full auto firing. Let's see if this flamethrower is any good, huh? I haven't used one yet. There's a purple right here. Shotgun. Oh, it's cryo. That's cool. Let's replace the sniper with it. Look at that. Cryo shotgun? Oh, it's got shotgun mode and pistol mode. See that? So now you can use it as a pistol at range. Did I not get what I was supposed to off this guy? What is the... Oh.
Okay, now that I've got the card, time to hit the depot.
Correct! To the depot!
Where do I go now?
Remarkable initiative in independence, rookie, which kind of makes my whole job of ordering you around pretty pointless. So, stop doing that!
Two
Good old
steps ahead of you.
claptrap.
Already put it on the old to-do list.
Hey, what did I just say about independent thinking, rookie?
Claptrap, man, he never gets old, dude. So where do I go? It's not like very clear as to where I go. Am I supposed to go like somewhere in this building?
Oh, now you want me to hold your hand? Because I will. Literally anytime you want. Anyway, when you're ready, use that key card on the entry console.
Guessing it's this? Does this look like an entry console? Oh, of course it's over there. Didn't show you that before though. You like how it doesn't show you at all and then it's like, oh, it's actually on the other side of this entire place.
These order tanks just don't bleed right, you know?
Look at how crazy the movement is in this. Alright, let's test out this cryo shotgun. Doesn't seem very effective against them. Let's do shotgun mode. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look. I think these guys have corrosives. I think that the cryo like adds up and then you can freeze them. Well, let's try yeah, probably better against organic. Let's try this flamethrower then. This guy's also a badass level 12 though, so it's probably not the best target to try it out on. Alright, let's see. Test out some of the other guns we got here. So incendiary and shock, which I already had. Laser wire. Spawns a laser wire that deals 140 damage. That's cool. I haven't seen that one yet. Laser wire. That was cool. Huh. That's interesting. Let's see, what else do we got? Shock and corrosive, which I've already been using. I haven't used like a normal shotgun in a while. We do this one. This SMG seems kind of crazy. Yeah, for groups, definitely I'll try to use that laser wire on groups. Entering waypoint area. Hold on. Again, it's not like really easy to show you where you need to go. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to use that ability that I just did, and it's supposed to show you where to go. I guess it's like somewhere over here. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's do this.
Console crapped out on me.
Of course it did.
All rookies in the Crystal Resistance must be resourceful in the field. Find another way in.
Este pinche cabrón. Find another way in. That's your plan? It's brilliant in its simplicity.
I'm guessing it's gonna have something to do with these. Let's see. Does it show you on the map? Does not. My guess is it's up there. There we go. Maybe. Honestly, don't really know. There's a respawn area. Yeah, I guess it's here. Then go in here. Oh shoot, there's a hole right here? No way, dude. Oh, no, it just takes you back here. Never mind. Oh.
Another console and a secret headquarters.
There we go.
Why not?
My gosh, which way am I going?
You see? I knew you could do it. Never doubt me again. Now find that portrait.
There we go. Got the console. Cool things is if you get this, I haven't really done any primary missions. These are just like side missions, so no spoilers for you so far.
This guy
Oh,
needs
it's
to be
Moxie. The heck? Isn't that Moxie?
Claptrap! How's a robot like you know a beautiful lady like this?
Oh, Mad Moxie. She's an old
Yep.
flame in the sense that she lit me on fire one time, and then another 5 times. Whew.
Then
Speaking
another
of old
5
flames,
times.
Your next task is to salvage the speech processor of a former ally and fellow Claptrap unit, Veronica. Off gates to the
That's interesting. Alright, what kind of guns do we want to use here? I definitely want shock. Is that one stronger than my... That one only does 58 DPS. Swap it out with that one and... the shoddy. What if we did... I haven't used a pistol in a while. A knife launcher? That sounds crazy. Yeah, fighting more robots right now, so probably do shock damage, and I want to try this pistol out. Knife launcher?
Oh, pictures don't do Moxie
Dang.
justice. She's got it all. Brains.
Is this just really strong, or were they weak?
We'd spend hours just talking. We've had some crazy times, I'd say. And then she'd say, I told
Yeah, definitely shock damage on these guys.
Don't make me set you on fire again. I think I was the only one who really got her. Or at least I tried. Most
This does a lot of damage.
Instead of listening to her
His pistol? You can kite like really easily in this game too. Dang. Yeah, really strong for my level right now, I think. Plus, I think I actually have a skill to upgrade. Increases damage from all sources. Damage dealt up to 10%. Spawns a free grenade. That's cool. Rafa increased skill damage. So gains increased skill damage. What is the difference between skill damage increase and gun damage? Is that his ability? Increased damage reduction while overdrive's action is active. Gun damage. Yeah, skill damage is ability. That's what I think it is. Let's try out the damage reduction. I think that'll be really good when you're in your ability. Let's see. Is that it? I guess I'm done here, right? Because I got the picture. There's no place like home. Side mission. Maybe Claptrap's over here.
Well, looks like we got us a city slicker.
I want to try this knife launcher on this guy. See what happens. I mean, that seemed really effective, right? This pistol seems really strong. If you hear your shots with it. It seems really strong. I want to try it on a stronger enemy just to see like how strong it is, because these guys aren't very strong. See that?
Not so shiny now, are you?
Let's try it on a stronger guy. Like, you guys don't seem worth it, but I wonder if it goes through people. Or you need to like... Well, it definitely deletes one person. But yeah, you just let your ability do everything for you, and you can just like hang out.
You see the look on their face?
Should I put like some like COD movement on him? It's like 360 slide, and like hit it. Let's see. The movement you can do in this game though is super fun if you're like into movement. Alright, let's see if this guy can take this one shot. Man, it almost killed him. That's a lot. I actually really like this pistol. I love pistols in Borderlands. They're so strong usually.
I smell.
Let's see how this does. I feel like this is very weak. Yeah, this gun is so weak. Not a fan of this one. Let's see. I'm gonna change it back to that one. I think it just has a really high chance of your elemental damage since it's a legendary. It definitely does a lot more damage. It's just weak against these guys. It's probably time to retire this one. Let me just let my ability here clean up all these guys. Like if you're just surrounded by people, like this is the way to do it, man. And then you just use this thing because it's ridiculous. And the fact that it spawns more when it blows up somebody is crazy. And it just recharges over time. It doesn't even need ammo.
There it is! The haunting voice of my sweet Veronica. Just out of reach. Behind that very thick wall.
It's gotta be one of these, right?
Well, a true Crimson Resistance member can overcome any obstacle. I am not sure how, but you'll figure something out.
You mean something like that big-ass laser?
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Rookie, you're a genius, which makes me a genius for recruiting you. Now reposition the rest of the panels.
Are the weapon effects randomly generated in this game, or does every gun have ability for that gun? Or is every gun's ability for that gun? It seems like they're kind of like by the class and by the manufacturer, like how they used to do. But I think it is like certain guns can also get elemental damage, so don't know for sure yet. How do I turn this thing? Oh, you know what you probably need to do is you shoot these? How do I turn that is the question. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, good order forces. To what do I owe the displeasure?
Okay. Let's see. Hold up. Can you turn all of these? Yeah, the game looks great overall, I would say. It seems like the game for the most part is like pretty complete, you know? At least from what I'm seeing. Okay, so we want to bounce it off. So I'm gonna have to turn this around, right? Okay, so where does it go when it goes this way? Can you turn this one? Okay, so you can turn this one. Okay. Can you turn this one? Okay, you can't turn that one, but you can turn this one. And you can turn this one. I gotta bounce it off that. There we go. Not too hard. Look at this guy. Should I just use the heavy weapon? Let's see. Bye. This is so crazy.
Hey, buddy, I think our grand entrance fried the processor.
That's so ridiculous. That gun is so strong, dude. I'm gonna have to use that on an actual boss fight. Oh, hey, look at this. Found another legendary. Loud Bugbear. Rotary gun. Scales up to 100% damage and 200% damage radius based on the emptiness of the magazine. It calls in an airstrike for its secondary. Should we try that out? Let's check this thing out. This pistol secondary shoots sticky gyro jets. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Nobody stands a chance against that beast. Yeah, we'll have to try it on an actual boss to see how well it does. Let's do this for Claptrap.
Yep, that is one crispy speech processor. Hey, sorry, Clapatito.
Oh, this shoots like missiles. call in this airstrike. These bubbles usually mean there's a bunch of enemies inside of it.
Turned out she had a say in that too, and she dropped me like
Yep.
a sack of skag turds. I'll bring her back anyway, would you? But before you do, I need
Oh,
you to retrieve
it's a pretty
one
quick
final
airstrike.
item, rookie. A super valuable Crimson Resistance asset is being held at the tippy top of the facility. I would have rescued him myself.
Did this guy just
but
teleport? Where did he go?
nobody in the order has heard of accessibility ramps.
It's kind of an interesting gun. It doesn't have a very big clip, so there's that. Did that guy leave? Like, where did he go? I don't know where he went.
You're a mean one, aren't you? Oy, that's all right. I'm mean too.
Where did that guy go? Kind of hard to use. Yeah, he was scared. I mean, had to be, right? He just disappeared. Wasn't he a boss? Unless the game, like, glitched out. Where'd he go? Dude is literally gone. Okay. I guess he left. Maybe he went up there. I guess we'll see.
Well, looks like we got us a city slicker.
This is probably where he went. This looks like a boss fight area. Is this not where I'm supposed to be? Found him. Can you call airstrike in here? Oh, you can. That's crazy. It does decent damage, just not like super strong. So I gotta go up there now? This whole thing just supposed to be like a maze? Yeah, because I can climb this. This is one of those ones where it's like you're just figuring out the maze.
Oh, entiendo. I see what's going on here. These are all like...
It does a decent amount of damage though.
Because you're sad. It's sadder than usual, I mean.
This would be really good on organic enemies.
Say something? I was still thinking about Veronica. See, after she dumped me, some scrapper bandits got to her. And the voice
Wait.
box is all they left. She didn't like me, but she kind of was like me. When you haven't had companionship in a long ever, it's easy to get confused.
Yeah, it does a lot of
I just wish
damage.
making friends was as easy as mechanical engineering.
Too true, Robotito, too true. Oh, my love.
Doesn't hit airborne units though. It has like so much recoil like once it starts firing.
This whole damn planet is new. No one knows about the cool stuff we did, and nobody has complimented my dancing. Oh, this is why I'm training you, rookie.
this mission is like dragging on.
You and Rust Knuckle will really...
There better be something cool for this mission.
We trapped him in a toilet.
Oh, that was me. When I said I had a guy on the inside, I meant a guy inside a toilet.
Taser. Fires a taser that damages nearby enemies. You try that one. Seems kind of cool. Seems like it fires really fast.
So many of our plans are left unclear. But that's your own good. You, I, can comprehend the
Yeah, he's been in there a few months. I probably should have sent someone sooner, huh? Well, that's all right. Grab his map.
So, where do I throw all this mission-critical crap?
Bring everything back to me. I've got big plans.
Yeah, the laser will probably help with the bots for sure.
Big Crimson Resistance plans. See, I'm gonna use all this stuff to make a shrine to Pandora, and all the good times I had
So we're gonna go back here.
there. That way,
This mission is never ending. Let's see what happens when you do this.
and nothing bad happened ever.
It's kind of crazy you don't take any fall damage.
Nothing a paint job would fix, right?
Let's try this taser. Seems like it does good damage.
What they fit you with? Plastic?
So it does cryo too? That's pretty cool. Seems like it did decent damage.
Claptrap, hermano. I think you've got to move past this Pandora stuff. You're missing out on what's around you now.
What? But dwelling forever in the faded vestiges of a lost and unreachable past is the best way to live! Everyone knows that! Don't you read? Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe it is time to let go. But how? Say, didn't you have a backstory or something I didn't listen to? How did you move on when you left it all behind?
Come on, Claptrap. Get to
When
the
we were
point,
little
bro.
jovencitos in the mines, we used to say, there's no problem you can't solve with friendship and explosives.
That sounds nice, actually. Thanks for your help, Rookie. Sometimes there's just so much going on. It's all I can do to just stay afloat and... Great, Gustavo! I have an idea! Oh, grab these 2 bombs and slap them on the raft with the stuff you recovered for me!
Clap him on the raft. Okay. We're just gonna blow all this stuff up. Here you go, Claptrap. Go ahead, buddy.
I was saving this idea for a hilarious prank, but maybe this is better. Out with the old, in with the new, eh?
Maybe I'm not the one that shoots him. Do I need to shoot?
I'm ready! Rookie, shoot the bomb!
It's like I'm a niño again.
This was the longest side mission ever, dude.
I feel weird. Like there's a hole in me, but not the bullet kind. It feels achy and warm, and it stings, but in a good way. It's nice. It wasn't what I expected, but But you still saved the day. Like the true Crimson Resistance rookie I knew you could be. Thanks, Rafa. You're a good friend. You're a good friend.
Claptrap sounds kind of depressed, bro. Doesn't he? What did I get for doing that? I got a lot of stuff I gotta go through. I definitely unlocked more skills, so that's cool. Do more damage. Definitely want more backpack slots. I don't even know what I got for doing that. Does it show you based off of like... Not gonna lie, I don't know what I got. Yeah, Claptrap does love you in a weird way. Because he puts you in a lot of terrible situations. I got a little party hat for him. Oh, I can paint him, apparently. That's pretty cool. Kind of like that one. Did I unlock any of these yet? Nope. Did we do... Where's that new SMG I was using? Or the pistol? Looks pretty good. The gold? You gotta do the gold, right? Let's see. That looks so good on the pistol. I mean, other than XP, I have no idea what he gave me. All right. Let's see. Let's look at all the stuff that we can get rid of now.
Scavenge some gear, huh? You didn't happen to grab any parts, did you? Tips welcome. Money, not advice.
Okay. What am I not using? Will I use that shotgun? Maybe. Probably not gonna use that. Why is it doing the one above it?
If you got any more like this, you know where to find me. Not sure what I'll do with it. Just scratch the serial number off. You drive a hard bargain.
How do I unmark that? There we go. This shotgun has been so good. I've had it for so long.
If you see a dictator today,
Let's see. I think it's so much easier to do it from this screen. Yeah, it's pretty good for now. Pretty happy with these guns. I think I accidentally sold that legendary. Hold on.
To think I'd almost forgotten what Johnny from Doctor's is Gore Emporium. I get blood on my hands,
Oh no, I still have it.
you don't have to. See, that wasn't so bad now.
Where is it? Is it in my inventory? Oh yeah, duh. I had to scroll up. Okay, I think I'm gonna retire some of these and put them in the bank for now. How do I deposit? There we go. Do that one and that one. Can't wait till I can actually start using the legendaries that I have in here. It's kind of crazy, huh? 2800 DPS. And that heavy that I have right now is like 600. It's insane. It's crazy that this AR does 3900. So a heavy at like level 50 is probably going to do like 10,000 damage. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, huh? Probably upgrade backpack. Usually that's like the biggest one I usually do first. I want to finish these contracts. Down there. Dang, that's far. Well, which way is that? Let's just drive over there real quick. So far though, I mean, this game's really fun to play. It's like chill. It's been a while since I played a really relaxing game where you can just sit back and chill. The map is so like beautiful in this game though. Really like the design choices that they made. Oblivion Remastered is my chill game right now. Oh yeah, dude. Oblivion Remastered is so sick. I actually need to go back through. I started playing it a little bit when it first came out, but I need to go back through and just like do a whole rerun of that game. I remember playing that when I was a kid, and I was just like mind blown by it. Easily one of the best Elder Scroll games. I feel like it doesn't get the same hype as like Skyrim does, because I feel like Skyrim is like a lot of people's first Elder Scroll games. But for those of us that were more OG, we know Oblivion's definitely one of the goated ones. Okay, where do I go? Is that where I go? Oh no, it's right up here. Cool. Isn't this shotgun crazy?
This gland is your gland. This gland is my gland. And we're gonna use it for plant-based cure it. And when it's finished, I'm gonna be rich. Ooh, this gland's the last thing that I need. Man, that felt expensive.
It's hard to hit a critical on these guys. I'll just do this. Oblivion is a little more involved in Skyrim. Yeah. Yeah. Full magic builds in Skyrim are pretty dope. Have to admit. Dang, I'm still on this mission, dude.
Recipe says to mash up the scent gland with the seed. Really get those juices all over the geyser nugget too.
Dude, I've been doing this mission for like literally since yesterday. It's like a 5-part thing for this.
There we go. That should knock the stink off of pangolin. Take it bowling. Not all my charming southern phrases make sense. Let's test it out. Couple drunks usually post up near the
Look at the
river
lighting
to get
though in this
saucy
game.
on my
It's like
shine.
really nice.
Make a hell of a racket. He used to run them off, but drunk as they get off one swig of wasty face, they never remember. Right back the next night. Wasn't worth the trouble. Decided to call the stuff wasty face, by the way. Catchy, easy to remember, and lets you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Wasty face. Get faced.
Okay, what am I doing? What do I do with this thing? Gotta run over there now. Oh, I didn't even realize it's getting dark. Look at that.
Yeah, there they are again. Not to speak ill of my customer base, but just look at them idiots. Consorting with rippers, and that ain't even the worst of it. Just look. Every one of them 10 cents to the wind. And they ain't even cleared a fourth of that keg. Well, ain't likely to come by more while in that condition. Hey, you did
Oh, I got that first try. Let's go.
You shoot a hole in the keg. But not until you get all them drunkards underneath it.
I'll just make a quick little announcement on that microphone.
These side missions are just kind of wild.
Hey, party people! What's better than a cake stand? A Shiner song, of course! Gather round, gather round!
I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I wonder if he's like gonna kill everybody.
Now shoot! I'm clear-headed, furious, and it's in a fight.
Note to self, I'm going. Never sober up a drunk ripper.
Oop. Didn't expect that was gonna happen. I guess we can try out that some of those other guns I have now. So the taser does damage to multiple people. That's pretty cool. Cryo's not that effective against these guys. Okay. Flamethrower? I think I actually sold that now that I think about it. Oops. We can try corrosive. Let's see how well this does just by itself. Dang, I actually got down.
Damn you!
What should we do with this guy? That seemed appropriate.
Phew! That was a close one. Now, who needs a drink? I'd love to get comfortably sauced, but this keg ain't it.
Let's go see what old Sammy's got on offer.
Heads up, Shamgaman. Some returning customers are returning to you right now.
Interesting.
None of them are rippers, though, on account of them being dead now.
Shame to lose paying customers, rippers or no. But you did it, Vault Hunter. When I finally buy me a boat, I'm gonna name it after you.
Yeah, I didn't realize I sold the frame proler, but it is what it is.
Just use my old nickname. Huevos Grande.
Should we try out the cryo one? I kind of like the cryo one.
Hey, I know it's rough out there. So if you ever need to take the edge off, you know where to find me.
Oh, you have to hold it to see the reward. Oh, that's what it was. So the side missions in this game, I forget. So you get these rewards here, and that's how you unlock like skins and stuff like that. So like if you open this one, then it gave me a purple pistol, and then it also gave me a paint jobs. So depending on the side mission, it'll give you different level of rewards. That's what it was. Totally forgot. Nice. Let's put that on there. And you can open them all at once too, which is cool. So I just opened all those. So now I have all these different guns that I can try out. It's pretty cool. So can you do by damage, rarity, level, manufacturer? By level? Level 13s? 203 DPS. That's pretty crazy. That pistol seems like crazy. Fires a piercing cleaver. That does 1200 damage. Yeah, we got to put that one on. So put that one there. That's that new AR. I still haven't found like a really good shotgun replacement for this one. This one's just so strong for what it is. Maybe we'll try that one. And maybe we'll just go with those. Unlocked a new style. That's cool. You gotta go in about 15 minutes. That's cool, bro. Appreciate you hanging out. Hopefully you get the game, dude. It's actually pretty sick. I'm actually starting to unlock a lot of skins and stuff too. Whoa, look at that one. That one's pretty dope. Might use that one. Oh. New vehicle. What paint job did I unlock? Well, that's better than the default. So we're gonna do that. The gun's on sale, definitely check it out. Yeah, dude, $70 is so expensive, especially for this game that's like running like terribly. Yeah, I plan on making a video on the loss of scaling if you want to check that out. If you can, you know, just turn on notifications whenever, and then you'll know when the video's up. But I'll probably start working on that one. Help out everybody who's kind of struggling with this game right now. gun's cool. Kind of like a little bug. Pistol seems cool. Yeah, the lossless scaling though is pretty crazy what you can do with it. Using lossless scaling, you can do that dual GPU setup and it's so sick. You can pretty much max out like every game that you're playing. See how much damage this does.
Well, don't look so surprised.
That's so strong.
That's a bit too close, Frank.
Definitely starting to get some pretty strong weapons though in this game. Test out this shotgun. Dang, dude almost killed me. Cryo seems to be really effective against these guys. I feel like my old shotgun is better though. It's crazy how it can freeze them like that though.
That's a bit too close, Frank.
It is pretty satisfying when you freeze them. Alright, let's see. Missions. XP, paint job. Dang, that's all I've explored. You guys see how big this map is? Crazy. Been just running around doing side missions. That's so far away. I'm gonna go back to this base though. Maybe I'll go back to... Where is the first base I unlocked? I think it was like right here. So let me spawn here? I don't think so. Yeah, this map seems like it's really huge. So far, though, the changes that I put in with the, what was it called again? Forget what it's called. Smooth motion. I keep forgetting the name of this. If you guys are just now joining, make sure you turn on smooth motion in your NVIDIA settings. And then when you enable frame gen on top of that, you'll get over 200 FPS.
I am going to get hit. Hey there, friend.
That guy's really happy. Okay, what can I get rid of? Could probably get rid of this one. And I want to try out both of these. Probably get rid of that one. Won't use that. Probably get rid of that. Can charge multiple rounds at once. Don't think I need that. Is this energy shield better than what I have? It's level 4. All right, Dutch. Appreciate you hanging out with me, bro. Yeah, definitely stop by. I'm going to try to throw more streams up pretty regularly and do some more component testing. So I'll probably do... The stream that I have planned is I have a build that I have is my 5060 and 9600X build. So I'll be doing some testing on that. And then I set up a dual stream PC setup, so it won't impact the performance of the game testing on the PC that's being tested. So it took me a little bit to kind of figure everything out, but I think I finally figured everything out. So appreciate you hanging out here, though. Do I want that? T or I have 391. Oh, get rid of that then.
See something you like?
Need a golden key. Oh, also, if you're still in here, then I'm going to be starting a Discord here pretty soon. So I'll be sending that out so people can join it. Start building a little community on here. Okay. What was I doing? I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, that's right. I was going to drive across the planet. Go check out this new area. They're going the right way, right? Is that why I did that? It wants me to go around it. I'm not going around that. If you guys are just now joining the stream, if you're interested in the FPS, check up at the top. You can see the FPS native and then the frame gen FPS. So you can get it up to like 200 or over 200. I've been getting over 200 pretty consistently and very high. Pretty good. I mean, it is frame gen, but I think for this game, perfectly fine to use frame gen. Soldier's so overpowered in this game. Try this new one. Well, that deleted him. Is there anything cool in here? Probably not. nothing. Alright, I'm gonna just try to get this new area. If you guys are popping in here to see the performance, if you go to the beginning of the stream, I did a little walkthrough of how I set it up to where you can get really high FPS if you have a 4000 series GPU. Well, this looks kind of crazy. This is definitely a new area. So that's going to be a crazy area, but I guess we're going off to the right. The debilatory.
Well, looks like we got us a city slicker.
The amount that you can just clear crowds with that ability is crazy. I was gonna say, did I just one-shot that guy? Dang, that guy just went flying. Okay, this guy's a little strong. Not for this gun though. Oh shoot. Never mind, he just completely ate those. Wow. Okay, hold on. I might actually have to try here. Okay, so probably didn't do any damage to him because he has a shield. Yeah, this guy's eating bullets. Okay, that was like the first guy in a while that I've ran into that was like actually kind of hard to kill.
I didn't think so.
Probably because I'm going to a new area. Not that guy. Oh, the guy right here. My gosh, I'm getting sucked into that. What was that? What is this? What'd you go get? Is that where you went? You went to go get food? That's awesome. Nice. Might have to just go eat. Enjoy food. Okay, these guys are a lot stronger over here. Surprised he didn't drop any guns. My gosh. All right, might just save it here real quick. Go eat, and I might restart the stream. Appreciate anybody who was in here hanging out. See you guys in a little bit.